Going into the political part of the podcast, you have Kamala Harris crashing on Fox News and is quite, as the youth might say, epic. Or an epic fail is what I believe is what it's called. Now, this comes to us thanks to, well, partially nostalgia, Kim.com, which, if you ever remember back in the day, mega upload for all your downloading needs of, storage in the cloud. Well, he's still around on them internet. He has his virtual, X profile. I almost called it Twitter there. And it's literally at kim.com, DOTCOM. And he says, quote, Fox, 79% of Americans say you effed up. Kamala, Trump has been running for office. LOL. Which, yeah, this is, it's less than a minute long, but it's hilarious. Let's look close to see if she has those classic earrings on.
Exhausted of Brett.
More than 70% of people tell the country is on the wrong track. They say the country is on the wrong track. If it's on the wrong track.
Now, in terms of the sample size for this, it says Marquette Law School, October, and again, so the survey was taken between October 1st and October 10th of 652 likely voters, plus or minus margin of error of 4.7%. So again, not the best sample size, but still is a poll. Again, direction of the country poll, 79% said we're on the wrong track. 0.1% are government employees. I'm only partially kidding. 21% say that we're on the right track. And I work with darn near every industry for my day job. And yeah, nearly every industry is struggling right now. Trying to find a business that's growing, it's a rare thing these days. Unless your company's headquartered, in Ukraine, you're making, $200 billion from the U.S. government. But I partially digress.
That track follows 3.5 years of you being vice president and President Biden being president. That is what they're saying, 79% of them. Why are they saying that? If you're turning the page, you've been in office for 3.5 years.
And Donald Trump has been running for office.
She does have those ridiculous looking earrings that some people are saying are, little earpieces so she can hear from her handlers. Again, I have a sister, and I've consulted with my females, and pretty sure they have like entire barrels of earrings that they like to, I believe they call it accessorizing. If you're a guy, let's be honest, you wear the same thing every day, you're happy. Got my same watch. Works just fine. But, they change it with all their different outfits, and yet she still has the same pair of earrings in every one of her interviews, even the debate as well. Can't help but think it's probably not a coincidence, but I partially digress. Rewind it by a second there.
Office.
But you've been the person holding. You've been in office for 3.5 years.
And Donald Trump has been running for office.
But you've been the person holding the office.
Come on.
Madam
You
Vice
and I
President.
both know what I'm talking about. You and I both know what I'm talking about.
I actually don't. What are you talking about?
What I'm talking about is that over the last decade,
But
people
you're the
have
lever of
become.
power.
But listen, over the last decade, it is clear to me, and certainly the Republicans who are on stage with me, exhausted of Brett.
More than 70% of people.
So the past 3.5 years have been terrible. We're in the wrong direction. What do you have to say for yourself? But Trump is running for office. That might have been the worst Kamala Harris impression. Granted, she changes her accent so many times, it's really hard to do it accurately, even with a cackle, I would argue. But yeah, so the world's going to hell. What's your excuse for your actions and choices you made? Well, Trump's running for office. There's a reason her handlers kept her behind off these outside of the public eye for months. The reason we didn't see any policies on her website until a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, it's not so great there. It got 950,000 views as well as 29,000 likes. Now, one of the first comments coming from PJ Paul saying, quote, question, how was Kamala Fox's interview? Answer, imagine a 100-car pileup getting hit by a train with an airplane crashing into it while an oil tanker explodes causing a 9.0 earthquake triggering a tsunami washing away a colony of rescued puppies. It was 10 times worse than that. They got 296 likes. Has tears, says hysterical. It's a screenshot from the Babylon Bee. It says, Democrats wondering if it's too late to go back to Joe Biden. Getting 223 likes, which, yeah, it's funny. They bullied and pushed Joe Biden out of the, running for president again. And I wonder if they're starting to, kind of second guess that, because that'd be good. Maybe I'll do that as a community poll question on the YouTube somewhere. But yeah, who do you think is more electable now that she's actually starting to talk a little bit? And that, I was going to say, I think this is the first time she hasn't had a teleprompter in front of her face, and that maybe the questions were, who knows if these questions were also pre-given to her. But yeah. Let's see, all I have to say, what the heck? We the Memes, kind of a failed profile name because they responded in text only, saying, quote, Democrat default news, blame Donald Trump, getting 362 likes. let's see. Oh, there's another clip. So, from Eddie.
You know what? You got to take responsible for what happened in your administration.
Yeah, no.
You know what? You got to take responsible for what happened in your.
So Kamala also says you're responsible for what happens in your administration. Yeah, they're talking about how the illegal border crossings at was it the worst in 40 years. Yeah. Something by the name of gettingtrumpnow.com, which I'd be surprised if I actually got that. Well, I guess it's an oddly specific domain. I quote, "No matter what y'all think of Trump, he is the only alternative, and to preventing world war is item number one. The work of bringing people together can begin," getting 74 likes. I guess Mike Lee Torres says, "I think she truly believes what she said. She feels that they would have had done so much better over the last 4 years if they didn't have to spend so much time prosecuting Trump and defending, against him, pointing out their failures," getting 60 likes, which, yeah, that'd be fascinating statistics. How much money has the U.S. government spent with the lawfare going after Trump? It's a pretty penny. It's a lot. I mean, I would argue most of our tax dollars these days seem to be wasted, but it's a lot of wasted tax dollars. Andraste says her answer to every question is, "But Donald Trump," getting 59 likes. Let's see. You have a crypto medium, has a little juxtaposition of two pictures. One picture is Donald Trump, says, "If Trump is going to hurt America, he would have done it in the first term." Then a picture of Kamala Harris says, "If Kamala Harris is going to help America, she would have done it during her first term." Getting 35 likes. One Land says she can't answer anything, getting 3 likes. Ugh. Richard Reeves has an AI generated image of Kamala Harris looking more scary than usual. Says Kamala Harris is true form, getting 2 likes. Which, here. This music added to it.
Madam
You
Vice
and I
President.
both know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's terrible music. All the comments are pretty much saying, "But Trump." Now, a lot of people are saying, the election's over. I mean, Trump's going to win now. Well, I really don't know. I mean, granted, obviously that'd be, fantastic for the economy, the Bill of Rights, there's a lot of reasons that'd be exceptionally great. World peace, keeping our tax dollars here. But I can't help but think there's a lot of people, and I follow, the left and right and everyone I can on social media. There's a lot of people who just have the same mantra: vote blue no matter who. There's some people where it doesn't even matter what she says. I mean, shoot, Biden barely had a pulse when he was running, and they still voted for him. But I almost wonder, let me know in the comments, I almost wonder if there's anything that she could say that would get the left to not vote for her. I mean, there's just such a strong Trump derangement syndrome. I'm really skeptical of how much these interviews really are really influencing people who are on the fence. I mean, hopefully it's a great deal, don't get me wrong, but I wonder, it seems like so many votes are locked in. I mean, do you think, will this epic fail, will it change the numbers even more than 1% or 3% as we see polls coming out next couple of weeks? Let me know in the comments, because as always, be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month, so if you can click that button, I'd greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.